If you want to take your online arbitrage business to the next level, then technology is going to be your best friend. But there are so many different tools and softwares out there. So today I'm going to break down the ultimate tech stack for your business so you know exactly which ones to focus on and implement. The number one tool, it's going to be the most important product research tool that you utilize, is going to be Keepa. Keepa is a super affordable subscription. It's only around $20 a month, and it provides you the historical data for about any product on Amazon. So you can see here on their website exactly what it looks like, but you're just going to sign up for an account and it's only going to cost you around $20 a month. Let me go ahead and break down what a couple Keepa charts look like. So as you can see, the Keepa chart is able to integrate here on the Amazon page. You just have to activate the Chrome extension. But this is what a Keepa chart looks like. And you can also search any ASIN here in Keepa and it would pull up on the Keepa site too. But it's really convenient to just have it right here. But let me go ahead and quickly break down what all this data means. So the very first thing is going to be this green line up in the top. This is the sales rank. What sales rank is the number that indicates how fast an item is selling on Amazon. If a product is ranked number 1, then it's the fastest selling item in its category. Keepa allows us to see the historical sales rank so we can see over time if the product is consistently selling well. When an item is consistently low ranked like this, then that means product is just selling really well. But on items that are selling less frequently, like we can see it back here when the item first got launched, whenever you see a drop, that's what indicates one sale. When the sales rank is bad, those drops really indicate most likely just one sale happened. But the lower the number that gets, then you just know that it's historically selling well. So you want to see consistency, you want to see that the item is moving, and we're utilizing this to see velocity. Another way that you can check on velocity is down here in the bottom, and that's the review count. Basically, if the review count, this light green line, is going up, that means the product is selling because it has to be selling to collect reviews. And then the new offer count in the blue line, if it's going down, that means people are going out of stock. Likely means that they're collecting sales in order to go out of stock. We also want to look at the pink line up here. That's the buy box. If you're unsure what the buy box is, this is the number right up here. I'll show you where it says add to cart, buy now, subscribe and save, whatever. This is the buy box. And 82% of sales on Amazon happen through the buy box. So if we're assuming what the buy box price is, we're assuming that that's the price that the product was selling for. Keepa again allows us to see the historical data so we can accurately predict what our products are likely to sell for. I'm seeing this product is almost always selling for like 11 to 13. So if we can profitably sell this around 12 bucks, then that would be a good product for me. Next up is the orange shading, and this one is a big red flag. But what the orange shading means is the Amazon themselves is on the listing. As a new seller, if you're really just starting to figure out what all this data means, then I would pass on these listings where Amazon is all over them, because Amazon, as you can see, that goes up to the buy box. So that means that they're taking all of the buy box for themselves. Now there are certain times where it's okay to compete with them, but as a new seller, I would recommend you just avoid it. If there's ever no buy box, meaning there would be no pink line that pops up, that's typically because Amazon thinks the price is too high, so there just wouldn't be a buy box here. Instead, it would say see all purchase options or something like that. Then I recommend basing your price off the new third-party FBA. That's what I like to do, because people generally like to buy Prime, and that's what the Prime price would be. That's the lowest third-party FBA. But if we have the pink line, then we're going to base it on that. And those are the main points for what I use Keepa for. We're going to dive into some more softwares, but if you want to learn more about Keepa, I do have more in-length tutorials with a lot more examples on my channel, so make sure you check those out. The next tool is going to be DS Amazon Quick View, and this one you'll be glad to hear is actually free. They do have a paid version that's like a $20 one-time fee with some extra features, but the main features that we utilize are going to be free, and all you have to do is sign up for the Chrome extension. Now DS Amazon Quick View, like I said, it's a Chrome extension, and it's all this data here that's popping up. It's what quickly allows us to see as we're scrolling through Amazon. It shows us if there's an FBA seller, the ASIN, and the sales rank. This is really, really helpful information so you can quickly see at a glance if the product is something that looks remotely like you want to jump in. So I can see this item is the 47th best-selling item in clothing, shoes, and jewelry, and it's the number 2 in folding umbrellas. So right there, that tells me this product is selling really fast, and because of this free Chrome extension, that piques my interest, and then I might want to go in and dig deeper. The next tool that we have is SellerAmp. And SellerAmp is a tool that can actually be utilized by both online and retail arbitrage sellers. They're specifically going to be diving into the OA features, but if you're doing retail arbitrage, they do also have a scanning app that is included with the monthly fee that you pay them for the overall program. So if we look at their monthly price, it's going to be 20 bucks a month. So again, fairly affordable. And then they do have another version that goes up to 28 if you need a little bit more installs. But if you're just getting started, and honestly for a while, this price right here, this 20 a month, is going to work for you well. Let's go ahead and dive through some of their features. They have a ton. We're going to dive through what they have, and then I'm going to share with you really the main reason that I use this. So you can see they have a scanning app, Chrome extension, and a web app. They allow you to use a profit calculator so you can see if a product is going to meet your criteria. This is going to be the primary profit calculator that I recommend using. They also allow you to do smart search, which is going to be a helpful product research and implementation, and storefront searches and view history and all these other things. But I'm going to go ahead and show you quickly my favorite features that they offer. So I love to use this tool for product research because whenever I'm on a product page, I quickly just activate the SellerAmp Chrome extension. And now what it's going to do is go through and see if it can find a potential match on Amazon. So you can see right here, it studied the data and it found me an Amazon listing. And then all I have to do is click here and it's going to open up the Amazon listing. This will massively speed up your process instead of having to manually go and search in the Amazon catalog for the product. We already have our match, and then we can dive into seeing if this product is going to be profitable. The other thing that I like to use SellerAmp for is speeding up the storefront stocking process. If you're unfamiliar with storefront stocking, this is a fantastic sorting method. Again, I have tons of tutorials on my channel, but it's basically the idea that you're going through other Amazon sellers' storefronts, seeing what they're selling profitably, and then seeing if you can go and sell those products profitably yourself. SellerAmp is a tool that can greatly speed this up. So all you would do is go into one of the storefronts that you want to use. Again, I'm not going to deep dive this, but if you're interested, I have more in-depth tutorials on this process, really just trying to show you the softwares. And then it's going to open up their storefront, and you can see at a glance Keepa. So if it's interesting, then you can dive in to see if you can actually find it. But I just wanted to show you that SellerAmp provides a nice, clean UI for making this process so much more efficient. I do have one more product research tool, and then we're going to dive into some others that will help you with repricing, backend tasks, and show you ways to get free money while you're doing online arbitrage. Those are some of my top ways that I like to use SellerAmp. Let's go ahead and dive into the last product research tool that I want to mention. So the last one is going to be IP Alert, and if you're on a budget, this isn't something that you need right away. But IP Alert is a tool that's going to help you ensure that you're not getting IP complaints on your Amazon account. Now, obviously, it can't guarantee that, but it is a helpful tool that can help prevent the IP alerts. If you're unfamiliar with an IP complaint, this is basically when a brand owner complains that you're on their listing when they don't want you to be, and can be detrimental to your Amazon account health. So it's important that you're able to avoid them. You can see here on this Amazon listing, I just opened up a brand that is known for IP complaints vans. IP Alert popped up and it warned me that the brand is known to file IP complaints. So IP Alert is a helpful tool for making us more alert and telling us when we need to be more cautious when doing product research. It's not needed right away, but I would recommend that you get it whenever you can afford it. All these tools are linked down below. Now let's dive into some repricing options. So one big debate in the Amazon community, and specifically when we're looking at your tech stack, is going to be which repricer do you need to use? There are a lot of different ones out there, and they all come in at different price points. I've seen as low as $25 a month, and some get really, really expensive. If you're like a top tier seller with a lot of listings, that can even be a few $1,000s a month. I'm going to break down two that I actually have a lot of experience with and that I can recommend at different points in your journey. The first one is going to be Goora, and they actually just recently revamped everything. They're a great repricer that I recommend for a long time. You can see that they have a few different pricing options depending on where you're at, starting at $100 a month and going all the way up to $400 a month. What's really nice is they recently made an update where everyone gets some kind of AI repricing. AI repricing is the way to go because it's a lot more efficient and I believe more powerful. But if you do reach their limit on AI, then you can just use their regular rule-based repricing, which still works great, especially as you're just starting out. Goora is a fantastic option for your repricing. And you might be wondering, what exactly is repricing? Why do I need to do it? Well, remember I mentioned the buy box and how over 80% of sales come through that. Well, that's because people are being competitive on price. You're going to be competing with other sellers on these listings, and you need to ensure that your price is as competitive as possible. The repricer automatically, hundreds, thousands of times a day, is updating your prices to ensure that you're remaining competitive and capturing those sales. So Goora is a great option. I would recommend as soon as you can afford it, and really whenever you get beyond the point of being able to manually update your prices, which is going to be really, really fast. You're not going to be able to keep up with the automated repricer. So as soon as you can afford it, grab it. The one that I recommend kind of longer term as your business grows, once you get to around the $20,000 a month in revenue mark, is going to be SellerSnap. In my opinion and my experience, they have the best repricer in the game. They are pricey though. Their standard plan is $500 a month. But if you are selling under $25,000 a month, then you get to sign up for their accelerator program, which is all the same benefits at half the price for your first 6 months. I would recommend sign up with Goora until you're at least 20 to 25K a month. Then the best time to switch, and then that's going to be to go over to SellerSnap. And I do have links down below for both of these. That way you can get a discount on top of any other discounts whenever you sign up. Now, this is my favorite part, free money. You need to do this. You need to implement it right away. It is literally free money. Even if you're not starting an Amazon business, everyone should be utilizing this when you're just shopping at home. Rakuten is my favorite way to get free money. It is a Chrome extension where literally you activate it on the website and then you're gonna get free money every single quarter. It's just a cashback extension that literally gives you free money. Here on Nike.com, you can see it pops up. We would be getting 6% cashback on every single dollar that we spend, which really adds up. It's great free money. RevROI is a free Chrome extension that compares all of the different cashback offerings. Rakuten is my personal favorite, but as you can see here, there's tons of extensions that offer free money, and RevROI is a free tool that helps you track and ensure that you're getting the most cashback possible. So definitely today, sign up. There's a link down below. You'll get free money on every single dollar that you spend online, whether it's for your business, personal shopping. You need to be implementing Rakuten and other free cashback sites. The fourth category for tools in your tech stack is going to be Backend, and I really just have one recommendation here, and that is going to be Inventory Lab. Inventory Lab is a tool that costs $70 a month, so it's kind of pricey, but it's going to help you process all of your shipments to Amazon FBA, and it's going to help you with your inventory management and even your accounting processes. So it's a tool that covers a wide range of issues that you need to address. They even developed a sourcing tool. That's another option you could look into, but the main thing is going to be processing your shipments, inventory management, and your accounting. Here it is. You can see everything I just said, kind of your accounting, tracking profitability, listing process, managing your inventory, and like I mentioned, they do have that research products thing. The price is $70 a month, but whenever you can afford it, I highly recommend it. It will save you so much time in your business, and it is worth every single penny. If you're on a really tight budget, you don't need it when you start, but once you can afford it, it is a game changer. It changes everything and saves you so much time. And that is the ultimate tech stack for your online arbitrage business. Thanks for watching.